Alrighty guys, so we're going to start this adventure. You see everything's hooked up. We're gonna see how this mic does. Go out for a little cruise. Oh, brother. Yeah. We're going to get her fired up here. Let her warm up. Neutral. Get her all warmed up so we can start our little adventure here. Hey. Yeah, this is going to be the test with the mic. See if you guys can actually hear me over the bike, because she's well, Mamba's a little loud, just a tiny bit. So it's going to be a short ride. We're not going anywhere crazy, and then I want some feedback, guys. Like, let me know if you guys think that the mic and the quality of the sound and everything is you know, good enough. I'll be my judge of what I think, but I really need your guys' opinion on this. Give this a shot again and see if you guys can actually hear me now. Like I said, give me some feedback, guys, and let me know what you think as far as you know, the sound of the mic, you know, with the bike and everything running. All right, let's get this show on the road, huh, guys? So that's with the helmet open. I don't know how much wind noise you guys are getting or anything like that. We're gonna close it up here in a second. So that's with the mic and the in the helmet with me, right? And that's with the visor closed. And we're just gonna do a short skit, go for a little ride. Since the weather is nice, it's like beautiful today, guys. It's so I think it's like 70 degrees right now, and I don't think you could ask for better weather, to be honest with you. I really don't. I think this is like the optimum weather that you would want. All right, let's get it. So hopefully there's not a lot of wind noise in here. We're just cruising. It's always a good view when you're leaving my house. You have this nice old barn right here. Old farm, I mean, not barn. And you got these beautiful mountains around us. So it's usually a nice ride when you're out and about. It's not too bad. And then when you combine it with the weather, you know, you got the beautiful sun out, nice cool weather. I mean, you really can't go wrong, guys. Like I said, I encourage everybody to get out, do something. You know, get in your garage, build something. I encourage everybody to. We're gonna make a right here. And gonna head down to the interstate area. So just cruising, cracking the throttle like quarter way. So when we get out on the interstate, I'll bump it up a little bit in speed, and we'll see how bad the wind noise is. So I've got the purple Panda mic in here with me now, and I've got the little wind fuzzy, as they call it, a dead cat or whatever. I have that on the mic, so I'm hoping that that blocks most of the wind noise, because this helmet ain't exactly the greatest for wind. It has a lot of airflow. It's an HJC helmet. It's modular, so it has quite a bit of airflow in it, and that's kind of what you don't want, from what I understand, doing motovlogging. You kind of want to just have a helmet that is pretty sealed up, so it makes it easier for recording. But unfortunately, guys, this is what I got right now, and it's not really in the budget for buying another helmet right now, if you know what I mean. Getting a bunch of wind. Holy crap. Hey, you see the dirt? Got a lot of wind coming. Wow. Is that somebody up there pulled over? That would be my luck, right, guys? So if I can get this helmet and everything all situated, I'd like to take you guys on some rides and go up to, like, yeah, somebody's pulled over. I'd like to take you guys on some rides and go up north, maybe up into the mountains, maybe go to Tombstone, you know, something like that. Get up to about 70. Alright, so it's 70 miles an hour. This is what it's like in the helmet. It's a little loud. Yeah, the bike's turning about 2,700 RPM, so it's not too crazy. Not too crazy. Woo! Ah, that cool air just feels great. I love it. Absolutely love it. So, like I was saying before, I really encourage people to get out and do things, you know, get out in your garage. You know, if anything with my channel, the one thing that I would really hope to do is to maybe inspire a little bit or encourage somebody a little bit to get out of their comfort zone, maybe get on a bike, learn how to ride, you know, learn how to weld, learn how to you know, work on their car, or if they know all those things, just get them motivated, because you know, sometimes people get in a slump, right, and they just don't feel like doing much of anything. And unfortunately, I believe that the only way to fix that is to actually get motivated and get out and do something. I really think that's like the only way. On another note, let me know what you guys think about the mic and the ride and the footage and everything, guys. Like, let me know if you think it's acceptable. If it's not all crackly and nasty, I'm gonna put it on here and hopefully it'll be good. I mean, the only other option I got is I got to go to like a noise canceling mic or a quiet mic. That's really the only other option I got, because it is just so obnoxiously loud. What's up? I love having that 6th gear for cruising. You know, being out on the bike, it just gives you this like sense of freedom, right? It gives you this sense of freedom that you don't have. I mean, having a car and getting out and doing things, I'm all about it, and I like being part of a, you know, car shows, and we get to go meet people and you get to do things, and it's just, when you're on a bike, it's just a completely different atmosphere. You know, I really enjoy it a lot. So I think we're gonna pull into the old gasoline station down here. And gonna grab a drink while we're over here. Yeah, probably looks familiar. It's the same gas station we were at the other day. Like I said, this is just a test ride, guys. I will post it, and hopefully this is a lot better than the last one, because, ooh boy, that was like embarrassing almost. So yeah. You know, you would think that traffic would be a lot less, right? In a small town. But it's not. It's not. It's it's still pretty awful. I mean, not as bad as like Phoenix. Phoenix is real bad. I've ridden in Phoenix. I'm not a big fan. Not at all. It's extremely congested. Out here, you know, there's some traffic, but it's really not that terrible. So I am quite interested though to see what's going to happen, because there's a lot of people that have moved out this direction and they continue to move. I know they're going to start building more and more houses, so I'm quite curious just to see exactly what's going to happen out here as far as the way it's going to expand. I'm sure it's nuts. Yeah, and one of the things about riding, you always assume that they can't see you. You try to make yourself as seen and as visual as possible, but you try to do that. Doesn't always work out that way, but you try, and you always have to assume that the person that's in front of you, that's in the left-hand turning lane or anything like that, that they just can't see you. And if you do that and you follow those kind of rules, usually you're pretty safe. We're going to take a little bit different route home. It's like me, as you see with my fingers, I'm always hovering over the clutch. I've had several people, they just legitimately, they just don't see me. And they pull out in front of me and I've got to shut her down, like right now. Over the clutch. I always have this thing where I hover my fingers over the clutch because I'm always thinking that somebody's going to pull out in front of me. And usually it happens. And I think a lot of when people actually get into bad situations on bikes on the road, in my opinion, is when they get, it's like they get overly content, you know, too comfortable. There's nothing wrong with being comfortable on a bike, that's a good thing. But when you get overly comfortable, it almost gives you this false sense of security, and bad things can happen in a hurry. So always have to be making sure that you're looking all around you, checking your mirrors, you know. But it's a small price to pay when you're in town for, you know, the freedom of getting out on the open road where you're not in town and you can just go out and you can just do your thing, you know what I mean, and get out there and have some fun and kick it into gear and haul ass. So it's a small price to pay, because I like the open road on the bike. That's one of my favorite things. You know, the congestion in town and stuff, not a big fan. I'm really not a big fan. But out on the open road, oh yeah, I love it. On the next series that we're gonna do, like I said, this is just a test run. So if this all turns out good, I'm thinking about riding over to see a friend and bring you along with me and maybe we'll do a ride together with a couple buddies. I don't know. Maybe we'll go over and check out like Chandler Harley Davidson, because there's something over there I want, and they have it. And no, it's not another bike. I'm sticking with the bike that I have. Mamba, guys, Mamba's not going anywhere. Mamba she's home. I have no reason to get rid of this bike. I absolutely love it. There's still some things I want to change about it, but you know, like I said before, the front forks, I would love to change the front forks on this so that they're, you know, they got the performance set up on them, inverted, and I can run dual disc brakes in the front. I would rather have that for safety reasons, because I do like to get kind of hairy sometimes on this thing and have a little fun with it. So the better you could be as far as, you know, putting good parts on for going fast, the better off you are. Popo. So, anyways, yeah, just cruising around is a lot of fun. With gas prices being the way they are, I might wind up using this more as transportation than anything else for financial reasons, you know. Gas keeps going up and up and up. This old girl right here is what I'm going to be using for daily transportation. Absolutely. Still not the greatest on fuel, but I'd rather go 140 miles on 3.5 gallons, you know, and fill that up every day instead of having to fill up a 18-gallon gas tank. There's that wind again. We got this crazy wind all different directions. What is going on today? Oh, man. How about them pipes, guys? Love the sound of Vance & Hines pipes. They're awesome. God, I love that sound. And, you know, I gotta say, after owning this bike, you know, an M8, it's got all the power you would ever want. She's fun. She gets after it. And I've never been on them, but I know they make a 131 kit for some of these bikes nowadays. That is insane. That's putting down some real juice. That's some torque right there. So, I don't know. I think that's crazy, right? I think the biggest I can go is like an aftermarket. I think it's a 124 kit or something like that with mine. But yeah, you can go all the way up to a 131 now. 131 cubic inches. Oh boy. That's craziness. There's a popo going. That's strange. You don't normally see them down in my neighborhood. It's a good neighborhood, guys. I'm kind of happy we moved here. It's nice. It's not bad at all. So we're gonna go back to the house and we're gonna check out this footage. We're gonna see exactly what we got for footage here and what we got for sound. So, and if it's any good, you will see it on the channel. So like always, like, subscribe, and follow along for more, guys. Have a good one.